Now, joining me to throw more light on the matter is the Co-Marshal, FRSC, Dauda Alibiu. The Co-Marshal, you're welcome to Weekend File.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right. From the first quarter of the year till now, can you run us through the statistics of road traffic crashes, fatalities, injured and rescued persons in 2023?
Yes. In 2023, what we do is to make comparison between what happened this year and last year and see the trend. Now, we, based on our statistics, the first 3 quarters of last year and the first 3 quarters of this year, we had a positive impact on the indices we had. We have been able to bring down crashes by 20%, and then the fatalities and injuries, we have brought that also to 14.5% for the 2 indices. Okay. So I believe this is a positive development, though we are not there yet, but we'll continue to strive. The essence is to ensure that these indices are brought down. Gradually, we get to the promised land. That's where we are as at now.
All right, Co-Marshal, based on the indices you just gave, definitely there is an improvement in, between the figures you have for last year and this year. Now, can you enumerate some of the causes of road traffic crashes?
Yes, there are several causes of road traffic crashes. Key amongst them is speeding, which is the highest. It has the highest number of crashes that occur as a result of that. Then we have the vehicles themselves. Some of the vehicles are not in good condition. And a vehicle that is not in good condition, of course, it is prone to road traffic crash. Usually, the major factor, when we even talk of speeding, it is about the driver. Because when we talk of crashes, we are talking of factors that lead to crashes, which include the human factor, the vehicle factor, and the road factor, and then the weather condition. Yes, we also have challenges with the roads. Some certain sections of the road, though the government is investing a lot in construction of roads, and we hope that, as promised, by next year, most of these roads will have been fixed. So we hope to see improvement in that direction. The weather factor, which is in Nigeria mostly, is during the rainy season, the washout that we have on the highways. But we are lucky, we have several washouts this year, especially around the northeastern axis of the country. But then we have been able to be there in good time to alert road users and also to be there to control movement of traffic to ensure that there are no crashes as a result of the washout. So basically, these are the major reasons of road crashes. You have impatient on the driver's side, and then you have the overloading, excess load on vehicles. So all these are combined factors that result into road traffic crashes.
All right, Co-Marshal, as the Corps is upping its game, what are the measures adopted to tackle the menace?
Yes, we have adopted so many measures. For example, when we notice that there are crashes that involve trucks and trailers carrying passengers and goods, bag of rice, onion, and other things like that, we embarked on a serious campaign at the motor parks and even along the highways. What we do is, what our men do and the instruction we gave them was that anywhere they see such vehicles, they should stop them, bring down the the passengers from the vehicles, get another alternative transportation for them, let them move on, and then the vehicle carrying the goods will also move without the passengers. We have been visiting motor parks to interact with the union people, to interact with the drivers, and even the passengers, to talk to them, to ensure that safety measures are observed. We have visited churches, we have visited mosques, we have organized motor park rallies, we have done TV and radio programs. So we have done quite a lot to interact with the people. We have we had meetings with the union, NURTW, NATO, Return, etc. And even non-governmental organizations who are interested in road safety matters. We have incorporated them into our activities. So we're out there, apart from the regular patrols that we do on the highways. We also have the mobile courts that we tried offenders on the highways. And we are also collaborating with Nigerian Bar Association so that some of the reckless crashes that our drivers get involved, we ensure that we prosecute those drivers or the vehicle owners so that the victims of those crashes get justice also, either by compensation or by whatever the judiciary may decide. So these are all the efforts that we have been making, and will continue to work in that direction so that we can achieve reduction in road traffic crashes on our roads.
All right, still talking about collaborations, do you have with sister security agencies?
Yes, we collaborate quite a lot in different areas. We work, especially around this period, this end of year period. We work with the police, particularly, then the civil defense. We work with the military, and then other paramilitary agencies and the DSS. We have released our operational order, and we have copied all these agencies. We seek for their cooperation, especially when we are in the road. They give us protection against violent attacks, and then where we are in distress, they also come in to help us. And they also help us to clear the road where there is crash and there is blockage. We invite them, they assist us. We normally rely on checkpoint that the military have on the highway or the police. Whenever there's an incident, we quickly alert them so that they can come and assist us where, if it is for clearance of crash vehicles, they do that, they assist us. And if it is violent attack, they assist us to repel the attack. And then, so that's the level of cooperation. Very, very good. We have a robust cooperation with all the sister agencies. They have that.
All right, thank you very much, Co-Marshal. Just before we go ahead, let's take another break. Marshal FRSC Dauda Alibi is still in the studio. And very quickly now, my last question for the Co-Marshal. The UN Sustainable Development Goals contain 2 global targets on road safety. SDG target 3.6 calls to halve the number of global deaths and injuries from road traffic crashes. How far has Nigeria gone in this regard, and what are your final thoughts?
Yes, based on what the United Nations said, we have also looked at it, because the idea is to achieve 50% reduction in fatalities and injuries as a result of road traffic crashes. So what we did at the FRC is to every year we meet and we set our goals, our strategic goals for the year. So we now look at it over the next 10 years from when the SDG started. We now say, okay, we want to be reducing our indices by 5% every year. So when you put it across the next in the next 10 years, we'll have achieved that 50% when you take it at 5% per annum every year. But from what we are seeing, the trajectory we are seeing is that we are making progress, and we may even beat that target of 50% if we go the way we are going now. Because if between 2022 and 2023 year on year, we are getting a 14% reduction, that is about 9% more than what we said for ourselves year on year, 5%, both on fatalities and injuries in road traffic crashes. So it is our hope that we'll be able to achieve that target at the end of the 10 years set by the United Nations.
All right, many thanks. My guest has been the Co-Marshal for the Road Safety Corps, Dauda. Many thanks for your input on Wicked File.
Thank you. Thank you.
Another break beckons. Weekend File continues shortly.